In this video, we're going to be talking about Tanjiro's demon mark being unlocked. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to Siphon, and today I have a very special video for you guys. We're going to be talking about one of my favorite animes called Demon Slayer. So what's special about today's video is that I'm going to be using some parts of the manga to explain exactly what the abilities are and what the demon mark is, but I'll try my best not to spoil any character development, new characters, villains, or anything of that sort. So we saw this new ability being displayed at the end of season 2, which left the fans uneasy considering the new season won't come out till next year. So instead of waiting all that time and trying to get an explanation from the anime, I'm going to go ahead and give guys an explanation of what I got from the manga. So let's start off with what is the Demon Slayer mark. This is basically a mark that usually appears with the features of the user's breathing technique, and it can appear anywhere on the body of a Demon Slayer who has lived through certain life-threatening conditions. Now let's explain some of the abilities that come with one of these demon marks. For starters, we actually get new enhanced super strength, a new breathing technique with upper levels, and even a speed boost increase. When we saw Tanjiro unlock this ability towards the end of the season, we were able to see Tanjiro enraged. He pulled out a new inner strength from himself and grew even stronger as the curse mark decided to take over a good part of his face. This then allowed him to gather the inner strength to finish Gyutaro off, especially since Daki and Gyutaro needed to be finished off at the same time. On to our next new ability. So with this new demon mark, the user is actually allowed to dye their Nishi sword red, which allows them the ability to mess with the demon's regenerative ability, which comes in handy especially for demons who can actually regenerate really fast. An example would be Nezuko as well as the villain Muzan. For the last very interesting ability has actually two parts, so I'm going to be calling this enhanced perception. So I'm not sure if you noticed, most powerful demon slayers have a specific sense that is very acute, such as Tanjiro's ability to smell and Zenitsu's ability to hear. You guys also know that these abilities surpass normal human levels. An example would be Zenitsu can actually hear if a person is still alive, as well as Tanjiro can actually smell killer intent, as well as blood from far away. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this demon mark can not only increase those specific niche senses that they have, but also puts their individual senses in hyperactive mode. This advanced perception ability can be used to calculate the different joint movements, muscle contractions, and even injured parts of the body to be able to predict the enemy's movements, which is extremely helpful in battle. A side note of this ability is that it can also be used to see the surrounding humans to make sure that they're okay as well. We talked about some of the advantages of this demon mark, but we're going to be talking about one specific disadvantage towards the end, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Switch things up and start talking about how you can actually acquire one of these demon marks. The only way you can actually acquire a demon mark is if a person who uses sun breathing technique is actually able to unlock this ability first. One person who uses sun breathing technique actually unlocks this ability, other demon slayers around him can actually resonate with him and therefore unlock the same ability he has if the proper conditions are met. These conditions include increasing your blood pressure to 200, which is way above average. A human's normal blood pressure is 120 in systolic, as well as increase your temperature to 39 degrees Celsius, which is equivalent to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. And the last condition includes being in certain life-threatening situations with demons. As long as all of these conditions are met, the Demon Slayer can acquire a demon mark. So before we mention the downside of actually having this demon mark, we're going to mention how Tanjiro unlocked his. In the second to last episode of Demon Slayer Season 2, we can see Tengen and Tanjiro attacking the twins, Daki and Gyutaro. During the heat of battle, we find out that Gyutaro's head is actually very hard to cut off. Not only that, but we find out that Daki and Gyutaro actually need to be killed at the exact same time in order for them to not regenerate back again, which is something we've never seen before throughout the anime. All demons usually die the second an yoriichi sword cuts them through. So as the whole team is actually trying to do this, Tanjiro gets stuck trying to cut off Gyutaro's head and is faced with regret since he's unable to do so. Knowing this, Tanjiro gets really upset because of all the deaths that Gyutaro and Daki have committed. With this extreme rage throughout Tanjiro's body, he then unknowingly unlocks his sun breathing technique demon mark. This new enhanced strength allows him to actually cut through at the same exact time that Zenitsu and Inosuke cut off Daki's head. So that's what we last saw in season 2 of Demon Slayer. Now that we've explained exactly how Tanjiro did it, let's talk about a deficit that comes along with activating this demon mark. The user who activates this demon mark is said to die at age 25. The only logical explanation we have from the manga as well as other sites include being that the strain the mark takes on the body is actually too strong. There are some small loopholes seen throughout the manga. As of now, that's all the information we have on this. If you think I forgot anything, make sure to let me know in the comment section below or continue the conversation in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.